Hi there again. We're off this morning to get some tires, front tires. If you remember in one of my videos I said, or the introduction video to the car where it was just parked here and I was going around showing you the car for the first time, I was saying that the front tires are racing tires. You know, they are bold. And I don't know where you are, but how it's like where you are. But here in Australia, cops are really allergic to racing tires. So I'm off with one of my dogs. Charlie is just sitting here in the passenger's chair to get some street legal tires. You can come with us for a drive. This morning, it's about 9:30 in the morning. Someone parked behind me. Yeah, covered in the car for some reason. All right, here we go. So I've put you again in the same place with the camera. I'll probably won't record the whole trip there. It's about a 10-15 minute drive. We're just going to the center of the local town, to a place where I have been before. I go there regularly whenever I need tires for my cars, because it's getting harder and harder to get 15-inch tire. The standard now is 17-inch. Even 16 inches are harder to get. But this place always seems to have 15-inch tires. But we will see today. I am after a specific size tire, 205, 55, 15, and they not always have this size. It is more of a sporty tire, if you like, especially with the 55 profile. It's a lower profile and a wider tire, 205. They usually have the 195 60 or 65, but the 55, the lower profile wider tire, 205, is kind of harder to find. But I have been lucky there before, so let's have a look. As you can see, it's nice and sunny here today. Although it's winter, today it's going to be 23 degrees. We're having a heat wave. Normally, this time of the year, it's about between 15 to 18 degrees. So today is a nice exception and it's sunny, but I think we are back to normal tomorrow. It's going to be, from memory, I think it's 16 and raining. So I thought I'll take the opportunity to go for a drive today. Just like I said before, I don't really take the car out for drives in the rain anymore. Not that there is anything wrong with the car, you can't drive in the rain or there is rust or anything. It doesn't have any rust whatsoever. In our climate here in South Australia, in Adelaide, the climate is in general very dry. So it's hot and dry, and cars, unless a car lives somewhere close to the beach, to the ocean, and the salt water or salt from the saltwater spray gets it, which is quite common if you're close to the ocean, to the sea. The cars normally don't rust. It's a dry, but we get the sun damage. So we get the really hot summers. And like plastics and paint, the clear coat, if your car's got clear coat, that will eventually start to suffer. All darker paints such as black, brown, grey, even red, they'll all suffer because of this. Clear coat peels off really quick. Anyway, I'll stop it here and I'll bring you back once we are closer to the tire place. Okay, we're just coming out of the tire place. I managed to find a nice set of 15-inch 205 55 15-inch Toyos, so that's not bad. As I was just having a chat to him, the 15-inch tires are really now harder to find. The standard is now 17, 18-inch and 16 really. So that was a success. He kind of cringed at me when I told him the size. I needed 205 55 15, and went back with me to the back of the storage room, and we kind of looked around in there, and sure enough there was something that we could use. So now the only few things that I need now is the back exhaust for the car, because it fell off, it rusted off. The back box, the rest of the other exhaust is rusty as well, but I managed to kind of plug the holes with gasket maker. I think the exhaust is actually factory original. It still has a hot dog in the middle. So you've got your catalytic converter, hot dog, and a back box. I think originally these cars came with hot dog as a just before the back box, the rear muffler. So this still has that hot dog and the exhaust, which looks to me to be either 2 3/4 or 3-inch. I might be wrong on that. Some of you might know what the factory exhaust was for these cars. So you can just tell me in the comments. Once we get home, I'll take the camera out and we can have a look at the tires. They're not really sporty tires or racing tires or anything. They're just ordinary everyday tires. So the car looks like a sleeper. Do you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't stand out. So the next job is to fix the exhaust, because It's not overly loud. I like the way it is, but it will attract a little bit of attention. Seeing that the back part of the exhaust is missing. If it didn't have that cutout for the back of the exhaust, for the exhaust pipe, that would be fine. Lots of new cars that don't have the back of the exhaust pipe is not showing at the back, but this has got the cutout and the exhaust is missing. The exhaust pipe is missing. So it kind of stands out. There's nothing there. So a little bit stands out a little too much for me. So we're in the center of our little town here. This is called Salisbury. Over there it's a train station, and to my right is Salisbury Centre. So we're just kind of on the outskirts of the centre. And this is the worst intersection, probably the worst intersection in Adelaide, because you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 traffic lights within 100 meters. 5. Can you imagine? I should have gone around. It would have been better. But I wanted to show you the center of my little town here. This is only about 15 kilometers from center of Adelaide. So we are more or less in the Greater Adelaide. 40 years ago, this was the sticks. All around here would have been farms. Now it's more or less upper coming middle class suburb. Houses are selling on my street for over $500,000. Can you imagine $500,000 for just an ordinary 3-bedroom home? It's incredible what's happened over the last 20 years especially. Anyway, I might put you on hold here. There's really not much to see, and I'll bring you back again once I reach home. Alright, so we've just arrived home, and I'm looking for a function on the camera where I can reverse the video, but obviously maybe I cannot. I was gonna show you the tires. The Toyo tires. You probably hear the engine, the fan working, because like I said, it's a warmer weather today. Anyway, let me have a look if I can find where I can switch the view, so you're not just looking at me, but you're actually looking at the car. Just bear with me. Okay, I can't find it. I think I would have to start a new video, and that way I would have to splice the two together, and I don't really have the software for that yet, to put the two videos together into one. So I might just do a quick separate video part 2, like I did in the last one, so you can see what the car now looks like. So I'll switch to the new video now, and I'll see you soon.